and immediately you can feel that this car is very lively indeed. So hello and welcome to a brand new video from the inside of the brand new BMW M3 Competition. So we are at the Dutch Grand Prix track of Zandvoort, obviously a track I'm very familiar with, here by invitation of BMW the Netherlands, courtesy also of my good friend Louis Van Baar, who is next to me. You can't see him, I think, in the image, but he's definitely here. He made sure that I got an invite as well to try these brand new M models, a car that I'm very excited about. Definitely something that I would be very interested maybe in getting as a new daily driver, as a replacement of the RS3. But anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's try these cars first. So we're in the M3 Competition, 510 horsepower, 650 Newton meters of torque, rear wheel drive for the moment only. There will be an MX drive version, but this is the Competition with rear wheel drive and the 8-speed automatic gearbox. So here we go onto Circuit Zandvoort through the banking of the new Hugenholtz corner. And immediately you can feel that this car is very lively indeed. Yeah, so the guys here at the M Competition Center told us that they already pre-programmed the M1 and M2 buttons on the steering wheel. M2 is full Sport Plus and everything off. And even on the dry track, obviously still cold tires, but this thing goes sideways very nicely indeed. Wow, okay, through Schijfvlak corner, the notorious downhill right-hander. Steering feel is incredible, super direct. We now have 275 section wide front tires. Obviously, this being a luxury BMW, having all sorts of safety systems, so it already told me that I was a little bit too close to the car in front of me. If we go into the M Sport mode, all those systems switch off, so that's good when you really go onto a track. But wow, I'm already excited about this car. This is a car that can basically do everything. You have a super comfortable everyday luxury car, but also a car that just can do that all day long. It sounds pretty good as well. Yeah, it is nice and throaty. I mean, it's a little artificial inside, but going through the banking here onto the start-finish straight. Yeah, the M Sport automatic gearbox isn't the most aggressive. Also, the downshifts aren't very spirited. The steering feel is incredible. It's super fast. Okay, it's a little synthetic, but still, it's beautiful. Okay, smoke is starting to appear. Wow. Yep. Car is definitely powerful. Carbon ceramic brakes on this one. What a masterpiece. This car is just a toy. Flat out through the banking, braking hard. Carbon ceramics working very well. We have the brake setting now also in sport, so this car has the new brake system that was first introduced on the M8. Just having too much fun to talk right now. Ah, the tires are getting some temperature now. They're getting grip. Okay. Big difference. It's funny. The first time we went through that corner, it went sideways immediately, and now it's starting to gain some grip. Front end is just so pointy. And these new carbon fiber M seats, granted, I'm not sure if I would take them as my daily driver, but on a track, they work beautifully. You're really tucked in well.
wat opnames van buiten te maken. Dus ik denk dat het hier dan de beste plek is.
Oh yes! Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's why you want to buy a BMW M car. That's why this is a BMW M car. Oh wow, beautiful. In M3s of the past, especially the E92, the V8 M3, it was, I think, the car that was first introduced with the E-diff, the electronically limiting diff, and there was a lack in the moment when you went on throttle and before it actually locked, and now that's gone and it's just beautiful. Coming onto the straight with 200 kilometers an hour, through the banking, braking hard. Should we do Tarzan? I think we should. Yes! I'm sorry, Louis, I don't know if you have tires left when you go. And it's comfortable and it's composed and you have a beautiful sat-nav system and you have a Harman Kardon audio system. It's funny that people say that this car is much heavier than the previous M3, but it doesn't feel like it. It's so nimble. I'm very impressed with the steering. It's currently in sport mode, which usually is a little bit too heavy for my experience, like for my liking. But now I like it. It's really nice. It's delicate. You can position the car exactly where you want. Wow. I'm in love. I mean, this car is just one big fun machine. Yeah, so, I mean, what else can I say? This car is just one big party animal, but it's got grip. It's stiff but comfortable. I mean, it's so progressive. It has balance like you wouldn't believe. It does absolutely everything exactly the way you want it. It is unbelievable how good this car is. I absolutely love it. Yes, the gearbox is maybe not as spirited and as exciting as you want it to be, but I'll forgive it. And if you want that, you can take the manual, which is also available in the non-competition version. So now, Lou, it's your turn in the M4. So you currently have a current BMW M4 Competition. Let's see what you feel of this car.
Aggressive brakes, less aggressive steering.
Yeah.
I mean, shifting. Yeah, you don't feel the...
You don't feel the shifts anymore now.
The steering is light, but good, yeah. So this, I've never driven here, so I have no idea what to expect.
Well, you're doing well. We're going pretty fast.
Is he taking the corners slow, or is this a normal speed for?
You could go a little faster, but he's going pretty quick already. Stay one gear higher. Third gear, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
So because of Corona, there's no instructors in the cars, just the reviewers or influencers, which I don't want to be associated with anyway. I was smart enough to bring my own instructor.
Yeah, now it's
breakout in MDM. When I drive my car in MDM, I'm afraid. I don't know where to brake.
Well, So they will be going 300 here, and then it's probably just a short break, one downshift, and then going into this one with over 200 something.
And I'm already feeling the G-forces.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. You can feel the dynamic traction control just having a little bit of slip, but not too much.
I won it. With a different exhaust, but let's go.
Okay.
Oh, you already caught up to the other group?
Yeah. But, big question, what do you like better? You now have an M4
Yeah.
or the M3?
Well, driving they're the same, but for the first time I like the M3 looks better.
I think so too. I'm now being put in the emergency crash position somehow. The seat just folded forward and the seatbelt is just super tight. Wait, I need to get out of this position. Yeah, so that's why you want to use the M-Track mode. The car thought that we were going to get into a crash because we were so close to the car in front of us and going pretty fast. And it caused the seats to go into this emergency position where it tightens up the seatbelt and puts the seat in the ultimate performance or position for me to hit the airbag, which they were preparing for, but it didn't happen. So if you put the car in the M-Track mode, all those systems switch off and you're not interfered by that. So now we're in track mode. The screen is off.
Intelligent safety off.
Intelligent safety is off. And everything is just focused on ultimate track performance. Okay, so that turn was just one. Let's see if we can do a transition. So we have done the track driving and we've already experienced that this car is a massive drift monster, but we're going to do that a little bit more here at the M Driving Center, where they've set up a very technical, wet and twisty drift track for us. We can try both M3 and M4 very close, but already on the track there was a difference in the feel of the car. So Louis is very impatiently waiting for me in the M4. Let's join him for a lap, see how he does. That is a swanky interior. All right, are you ready for the performance of your life? Let's go for 5 stars.
Yeah,
Slow in.
Gives me 1 star now.
Slow in. Make sure you have the grip on the front tires. Don't turn in too much. Hit the power. Commit.
Look where you're going.
Keep looking where you're going. That's the golden rule.
The best rule ever.
Let's go. Okay, easy. Off throttle when you turn in. Wide entry. Off throttle, turn in. Gas. Yeah, catch it, catch it. Ja, tegensturen. Blijf op het gas, blijf op het gas. Tegensturen, tegensturen. Okay.
Hij komt, hij komt.
Not bad, not bad. So let's see if we can get a 5-star rating on this drift analyzer. This is obviously the most ridiculously, what is it? Childish feature of this car. But you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So it's a wet track. It's a little tricky because it's very easy to get into understeer just because it's so slippery here. So you really need to get that transition right. But I'm gonna see if it works out now. We're in the M3 competition again, a different one. This one with the standard seats. Now, I liked obviously the looks of the carbon fiber bucket seats, but I thought it was a little bit, unnecessary to have them in a car like this. And but having driven in the car with those seats before and now jumping into this, I do like the carbon seats. They're just a little bit deeper. You're just a little bit lower in the car. But let's have a look if we can get that 5-star rating. So here we go. Again, second gear. Nice wide entry. It wasn't the prettiest, but it worked. Oh, that's nice. You even get a trophy in the head-up display with 5 stars. Yes. So that is it for all the track activity. We've drifted these cars on dry and on wet. We've driven them on track.
Yes.
Yes. Louis is still flabbergasted by the entire experience, but it was amazing here with the M driving experience and the brand new M3 and M4 competition.